Hi guys, it's me again, Ruowen Huang. It's my 200 episode. Sorry, nothing special, but because we're going through rough time this period of time. But anyway, glad I finally hit 200. I know this 2 episodes take me like months to get it, but at least I'm doing it. So anyway, before I start, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today, I want to talk about don't let the validations stop you from growing. And why do I talk about this? It's because at this period of time, I start to experience things. I mean, it's our nature that we seek for validation. Validation because using validation very often, we as a human, we require validation to prove what we know is right. What we are doing is the right thing. Where are we heading is the right direction. You know what I mean? So along the way, we very often seeking for people's validation by people agree with us or say, yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm feeling right. Or whatever validation you're seeking for, we always seeking for that, right? But I realize even though this is such a nature instinct that we all do that because it's human nature, we seek for validation to make sure we're on the right path. I start to realize how many of us start to depend on it. Depending on it means we needed it. We needed it to make the next move. If we don't have that, we're afraid to make the next move. Does that make sense to you? It's through a lot of client, especially in the past months or so, I start to realize a lot of people, they feel stuck. They are, in the middle of their crossroad in their life, and then they don't know how to move forward anymore. They don't know how to go to the next stage anymore. And then very often I start to realize the reason they're afraid to move, based on my last episode, people get lost, they're panicking, they question themselves. Now they have self-doubt. Because of all the self-doubt that they build, they now feel like they have a need to get validation. They need validation from other people so they can decide where their next step gonna go or where they're gonna go next, right? So because of all, many clients seem to bring this question to my awareness, I start to realize how, yes, it's normal we seek for validation so we can grow. But as I say, everything in moderation is all good. When it's over, it's not healthy. Trust me, that applies to anything. Send us validation. So as healthy as you think it is to help you moving forward, we all know, as all living things, somewhere along the way, you will have to grow independent. You will have to be on your own. Only when you're on your own, you then start to create a life of your own, a journey of your own, the things on your own. Then how do you get there? You know what I mean? How do you get there? After I test out validation, couple things, I realize I am right, or this is the right thing, right tool, right direction. Now I gonna use that experience as my own and give it a try. Give it a try. Only when you try, yes, you might fail. You might get lost. You might, get confused along the way or something. I don't know. Yes, I'm not here to say, hey, once you try, you're gonna have a smooth ride. No, the chances not. You probably fail a couple times. You probably hurt yourself a couple times. You probably knock yourself silly a couple times. But each time you fail, each time you make a mistake, you get stronger because you know what not to do next, right? So this is a time when you should go from, I'm so used to getting validation from other people, to where you are. I now validate myself. I will validate myself. Every time I fail, every time I make a mistake, every time I got lost, I validate myself. How can I do better? What is right? Not right for other people, but what is right for me? What is correct for me? How can I move myself forward? So it was funny. The reason I come to this awareness is another joke. Another joke aside. My daughter tends to sprain her ankle when she plays volleyball. She usually sprains her left ankle. On this tournament, she sprained her right ankle. So what ended up happening is because she sprained her ankle all the time, we decided to give her ankle brace, right? So ankle brace to prevent her from spraining her ankle again. right? So eventually she relied on her ankle brace. Anybody do sport, you know what I mean. As a sportsman, our job is not to prevent it from happening, but eventually let go of that ankle brace and slowly train your muscle back, and hoping even though you have injured, you can then make it stronger next time by doing more rehab or more proper posture and things like, but not solely depending on ankle brace, right? So sure enough, on this tournament, she sprained her right ankle. Now both of her ankle are sprained. Both of her ankle kind of tend to require ankle brace. This is a moment I start to ask myself, are we training them to depending on ankle brace? Am I training her to depending on her ankle brace too much? You know what I mean? At that very moment, what come across my mind is this ankle brace, really, this ankle brace is just like validation. Validation in all angle of your life, whatever that thing is. Sometimes we make mistakes, sometimes we make hurt. At the beginning, we require a brace. We require something to hold us still, to hold us there, to make sure we're doing the right things, to make sure we don't get hurt. But you will know somewhere along that point, you start to rely on it. You know what I mean? You rely on it. I no longer know how to make decisions unless I got the validation. And that is also another element I realize how we get stopped, how we stall where we are and not moving forward. I feel like today I'm just simply telling you guys how you can moving forward next. But anyway, the reason I'm sharing here with you is validation is good. It is exactly what gets us started because that's human nature, right? You look at all the animals when they're doing something right at the beginning, they look at their mom and making sure they're doing the right thing. We human did just that. But I also want you guys to start bring to your awareness and really just use that analogy as I say. Validation is great, but it's just like an ankle brace. You need it when you get hurt, but should you depending on it now your ankle heal? No, you should not. You should learn to let it go. Yes, you might hurt yourself again, okay? But you will learn better each time. Each time you get injured, each time you hurt yourself, you will learn better of yourself. You will learn how to stand strong better. You will learn how to jump better so you don't make the same mistake again. But not to make it become I will always sprain my ankle if I don't have ankle brace. See, that should not exist because we all know as a living thing somewhere along the way in life, we have to learn to be independent. So only when we come to this independency, that's where we grow. That's how our journey really starts. That's how we can actually creating something on our own, create our own domain, and then accelerate really truly who we are. So anyway, just a different angle of things for you guys to think about. I get that many of you come to me and tell me you feel stalled in life. If you are one of those who need validation to move on, I'm here to simply give you a quick suggestion. Maybe it's time to let go. Let that validation go. Maybe it's time for you to start validate yourself. So what you made mistakes, so what you got lost, so what you fall. Really, so what those things happen. Those things are happen just so you can have an experience to become a better soul. So just keep that in mind. Don't treat all failure as a failure. For me, as a soul, there's really no failure. Everything happened for a reason, and things usually happen for you to become a better one. Take that into consideration. And as I say, start moving. Get moving. It can be slow, that's okay. But just do remember this. As long as you're moving, you will get to where you want to go one day. That's just a matter of time. So anyway, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website, ruow.com. Till then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.